Hello, Judy here from Thistledew Creations, and I just was playing with my Pure Palette Clay Shades Retro Brown ink. I wanted to see if this placemat would work as a stencil. I bought this for thinking I would use it for Valentine's projects, and I don't know if this video will even make it out before Valentine's, but it did work well. This is what I got from this ink with the pink paper. So I thought what I would do is just do some on some envelopes and have these ready for Happy Mail. And what I did was I just spritzed a little tiny bit of water, and that seemed to bring the ink back up to the surface for me. These inks aren't precious. This cost me less than $2, so I'm not too worried about if it's the right thing to do or not. I'm just going to center this sort of over the entire envelope, and I'm getting the most metallic looking bit right when I first start. I don't know if you can see that flash of gold in that big rose, this same rose, but it came out pretty sparkly at the first when I started inking. So I'm starting in the same spot to get, if there's only going to be that flash of gold on the first bit, I want it to be that rose. So that looks really pretty, and it is. There's just a flash of gold. And then as I work my way out, you kind of lose that metallic effect, but you're still getting some of the color. So those are really pretty, and they'll make great Happy Mail envelopes. So I want to see what it looks like on the purple mauve envelope. I could certainly use my other colors, but I just want to see what this looks like with this brown against the mauve. And it's not really brown. It's called retro brown, but it's more of a rose gold. I've kind of discovered through using it today. Using it with some pinks, and it didn't look that far off of a pink. It just has a bit of a browny hue to it, and then a flash of metallic. I've had a lot of comments on my Happy Mail envelopes and how pretty they are. So I'm trying to make them as pretty as I can without spending a lot of money on them, because it's not the real gift, you know, it's just the thing that's holding the gift. I like it on the mauve too. Didn't get the center of the flower very well. Let's try one on a pale blue. That's very subtly pale blue. And I like that this gives the pastel envelope a hint of neutrality, I guess you would say. And then I can still put, I can write right over top of this, or I can put a label right over top. And I'm using a blending brush so that the bristles get down into those crevices in the placemat. This is just one of those placemats that you buy at the dollar store. I think you can find them other places for more money, but I figure why pay more when they're at the dollar store? So that's where I get them. I've seen them at Winners and places like that in a set of 4 usually. But at the dollar store, you're usually just buying them one at a time. Looks good on the blue too. So I've got one more envelope here that I think might be white. It's kind of hard to tell. Might be the palest of pinks. Sorry, the palest of pinks. So do it on a different orientation this time. These roses here. Of course, you can use any colors. I just have a feeling that this ink is just about done, so I thought I would just go ahead and see how far I can push it right now. Maybe adding more water and maybe a little bit of glycerin will make it last even longer, because I don't think it's very old. I think it was in my hauls from Temu this fall. But these lids are so loose. I don't know why the ink companies do the lids so loose. Oh, that's really pretty. Really pretty. So it doesn't take much. It doesn't take a lot of money to make things look pretty. If you've got some stamps and some brushes and some inks, you can dress up. These are just envelopes that we found from old cards. So I'm going to do a bunch more and get some more Happy Mail envelopes ready. Thanks for joining me. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Most of all, have a great day and happy crafting.